Let's talk contender series. Holy guacamole, Batman. Bella Mir got her absolute butt kicked. Man, I've got to start keeping up on this contender series stuff. I watched it late last night after the fact. I'd completely forgot. I'm terrible about remembering this Tuesday night contender stuff. Tuesday nights are always busy for me. So, man, I wish I'd have known about that. I didn't know they was laying like minus 6,000 type of stuff on Bella Mir. Come on, dude. A 4-0 fighter? When are the odds makers going to learn? You can't do that. If I'd have known Alex Apadoca was plus whatever she was, what would have she been with Bella at minus 6,000? They kept talking about Bella being minus 6,000. All I can assume is that would have put Alex Apadoca at least like what, plus 1,500 at least, right? Geez, I would have thrown a fiver on her. That would have paid for my tuna salad for the week. Come on. I got to keep up with this. But man, yeah, she got her butt kicked. I don't care. All the people saying that it was, oh, it was close. It was close. Yeah, it wasn't that close. I mean, people were like, oh, yeah, Bella's got a hold of her. Bella's, holding on. That's literally all she was doing. There was a few times in that fight, the Bella was literally just holding on with the 1,000-yard stare in her eyes, like, oh God, oh God, oh God. I mean, I'm not talking shit. She's new. She's new. She's gonna get better. That was probably her first time in a hard fight. I don't know. I haven't been following her career. I thought this was like an MMA debut. I didn't realize that she had had 4 MMA fights. I thought she was just a college wrestler. So, she'll learn. She'll get better. Can you imagine being Frank Mir's daughter, though? Frank will probably like lock her in a dungeon and beat her for a month straight for that, for disappointing the family. No, Frank's a nice guy. Kind of. He's a little bit mean, but... anyways, yeah, sorry. If you had headphones on, I probably just blew your eardrums out. But, it is what it is. But yeah, man, that was the first time I'd watched Contender in a while. Good fights. There's finishes. There's that standing that standing finish at heavyweight. That was pretty cool. And kind of weird. It wasn't like a standing guillotine. It was like a standing. What would you call that? Like almost like a standing triangle. It's kind of weird. But hey, we're not really talking about all the other ones. The other ones were cool. They were fine. They're unknown names, but newbies. I didn't stick around to see who Dana awarded contracts to because here lately he just gives contracts to everybody who wins. So I assumed that was the case, especially since they were all finishes except for that Bella Mir fight. But yeah, that's the one we're talking about. What? Okay. I'm not body shaming at all, because that's not cool to like body shame anybody, men or women, children, whatever. Is there something like medically wrong with Alex Apadoca, or was my TV just like glitching out or something? Because I swear, like during that whole fight, like her upper, like right up here, kept like going out and like distorting in all kinds of like weird directions, and it was creepy. Oh, if you've watched Alien, if any of you have watched Alien, the scene where Alien is like bursting out of the stomach, but before it's like kind of, what I'm talking about? Like, it looked like that during the whole fight. Like her upper, like, it almost looks like she has a bone, like maybe a displaced rib bone or something that's like right in the middle there. That like, I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about Alex Apadoca. I tried to like Google it a little bit and didn't find anything. So I guess if any of you guys know, like, am I imagining things? Like I said, my TV could have been, I mean, I could tell it kept like buffering. I think my internet was slow last night or something. So it could have just been like my TV being weird. And also I was really freaking tired when I watched it. So it could have also been a combination of me being half blind and my internet being slow. So I guess let me know in the comments if you guys seen it too, like any like weird distortion in her upper stomach, like a weird bone displacement or hernia or something. Maybe, I don't know. It was creeping me out. I was having a hard time focusing on anything but that. So it's going to be kind of funny if it was literally just all in my head. But anyways, yeah, man, Savage, Colorado girl, woo woo. Yeah, That's cool, man. That's cool for Alex. She defied the odds. I'm assuming she got a contract, which is freaking cool. I mean, you better get a contract off of beating a minus 6,000 favorite. But yeah, man, good for her. Cool. She's what, like 32? I mean, I guess she's repping Texas pretty hard, so I don't know if I can claim her as a Colorado girl, even though she apparently lives and trains in Denver. But you know, good for her, man. Cool. I did watch a little bit of her interview with Laura Sanko after. She's saying what she wants to bring to the bantamweight division is a little bit of fun and joy or something like that. It just seems like a bubbly personality. I don't know. I like her. She seems cool. She seems all right. See where she goes. She's got my attention. You beat a minus 6,000 favorite. You beat a legend's daughter like that. You have my attention. I'll watch your next fight. So we'll see where she goes. That should be cool. But yeah, and then for Bella Mir, man, I guess for Bella, it's just regroup. Regroup, I guess they'll probably, I imagine they'll have her like on the contender again. I know Dana's pretty high on her. He put out a statement basically saying that he's been friends with her for 4 years or something and is the one that convinced her to go to college and blah, blah, blah. Way to take credit for everything there, Mr. White. Like, I'm sure Frank, had nothing to do with her going to college or deciding to wrestle or anything like that. That was all just a conversation with Dana. Daddy Dana. He made all those choices for her, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe so. I don't know their dynamic, but did you guys see her mom was talking mad shit on Twitter though? Her mom talking shit to Alex Apadoca. Oh, sorry, hit my mic. I don't remember exactly. It was something she sent a tweet out something like, "Oh, look at that black eye from my daughter kicking your fucking ass," or something like that. And congratulations on your minute of fame, or I don't know. It was something along those lines. It was real bitchy. But like I'm not surprised. Like I said about Frank, he's a little mean. So I imagine his wife's a little mean. I haven't met her, but um, you know, yeah, I imagine they're both a little mean. So I don't like to think about what Bella might be going through. But maybe, I mean, judging by that tweet, maybe they're the kind of parents who are like, oh, you won that fight, you kicked her ass, she just got lucky, the heavens blessed her. But I don't think so. Frank's more the fire and brimstone kind of guy. I think he's probably pretty critical of her for falling apart, because that's what it was, man. It seems like as soon as things got hard at all, she just fell apart. Like I said, you can tell when a fighter's not there anymore. I've been there. I've been there in a fight when it didn't go like I thought it was gonna go, and then all of a sudden I'm just got 1,000 yard stare, and I'm not there anymore. That's where she was, man. She wasn't there. The lights were on, but nobody was home. She was on autopilot, and she was circling on the back half the fight, until her dad told her to keep shooting again. In that third round, she started shooting a little bit more, but before that, she just kept like circling with her hands up, circling the outside, like staying away, like you could tell, like almost short circuiting, like she didn't know what to do. Like she wasn't there anymore. It wasn't computing. So it is what it is. She had a lot of pressure. I mean, being a minus 6,000 favorite, and being the second coming of Frank Mir, it's a lot of pressure. So I'm sure the fight, just when it started being harder than she thought it was gonna be, she fell apart, and she'll be back. Probably if Frank doesn't kill her, she'll be back. um, you know. Yeah, I imagine she'll get like another contender series. How long does the contender series go? I need to look into that. I don't even know how long it goes. This was week 3. I don't know how many weeks do they normally have, like 10 or something. I don't know. But yeah, I imagine she'll be back on another contender. She'll heal up. I mean, she got beat up, but I mean, all superficial. I mean, probably nothing like major. She'll be fine in a week or two. So yeah, we'll see what she does next. We'll keep an eye on Alex Apadoca, and yeah, all the other guys, on the contender series, we had some good finishes and stuff. We'll keep an eye on them. Yeah, It was good though. It was good. I should start watching those more. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that, quick little 5 fight card. That was fun. That was good. I should definitely watch those. And Laura Sanko's commentary is always good. I wish they used her more on the bigger broadcasts because she's actually really good and probably cares more about that job than any of the rest of them. She does a ton of research, knows what she's talking about, so always good hearing her on the commentary. She's good at it, and I like Michael Bisping too. I like his just, yeah, I don't know, I like him. I like the just bullshits. It's a good mix. You got Laura for the real stuff, and Michael for just kind of the bullshitty uncle vibe. But anyways, yeah. Good night. This was just going to be a quick little video. Ooh, we're coming in right on time. 10 minutes, 52 seconds. But other than that, man, a quick shout out. I guess Dolly Parton was murdered today. Fucking cancer, man. We got to do something about cancer. Racking up these body counts, Well, I'm sure they've figured out cancer by now, but it doesn't make money to cure something, unfortunately. That's what I talk about with our government, man. It's sad because, yeah, cancer out here murdering people, racking up this body count. It's a horrible way to go. So, condolences to Dolly Parton's family and loved ones and all that. But, I didn't know she had cancer. I guess if she was suffering, at least she's at peace now. So, wanted to give a shout out to Dolly, country music icon, legend, been around the game for ages. So, yeah. Rest in peace, Dolly. But other than that, quick positive message. I can't rant for like 10, 15 minutes for a positive message on a 10-minute video, guys. So we're gonna keep it short and sweet this time. Also, I'm doing this kind of on a lunch break on Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Anyway, so I can't drag this out. But guys, get out there today. Go get some sunlight. Go get some exercise. Every day I see on the news just crazy stories about violence against families and stuff. I mean, you guys see, I don't even want to talk about, I don't want to talk about anything specific because, I seen one today. It was dark. It was real dark and I hate it. And I just know that if we just got away from all the, and this is part of it. I shouldn't be on the news every day looking at this stuff because that'll mess with your head. Seeing the darkness all the time will absolutely mess with your head. And yeah, we shouldn't be just filling our mind with all that darkness and stuff. I know, this is controversial and a lot of people don't like it when you talk about, the violent TV and the violent video games and stuff like that. And everybody's talking about, there's studies done that, the violent video games didn't have anything to do with this. But okay, those studies on video games were done more in the in the Duke Nukem Nintendo 64 era, where this violent video game isn't affecting anything, but it's because it's not realistic. Video games now are super realistic, so you're chopping a guy's head off with a chainsaw in a video game now. It's very, very realistic. I realized that the most realistic video game I ever played was Red Dead Redemption 2. And I noticed I would do something fucked up in that game and I would feel bad about it because it just seemed too real. So I don't know if video games or TV makes a difference in the mental health thing, but I just got to think it doesn't help. Back before that, the only time you'd see decapitated people all the time would be if you actually went to war yourself, and then you'd come home shell-shocked from it. So, I don't know, I just can't feel like it's probably good for us, the super violent. That's why I like sitcoms, man. I like dumb, stupid sitcoms like New Girl and Parks and Rec and Friends, and I just like dumb sitcoms, man. I don't like all the violence and the hate and the blood and the gore and... Yeah, just throw me on a stupid sitcom and call it good, or a dumb cartoon like Family Guy or something, But hey, I'm not telling you you can't watch what you want to watch and play what you want to play. I'm just throwing it out there. Surrounding yourself with negative media and online interactions can't be good for you. we have a lot of violence and mental health issues and horrible things. We're doing terrible things to each other, and we're doing terrible things to family, and it's sick. And we got to get, like I said, you slip away a little bit day by day until you're not even there anymore, until you're like outside your body looking in, and you don't know that person, but you don't know how to get back in and stop them, and you're just something else. And we got to keep that from happening, and that happens through positive interactions, in your social circle, positive interactions with friends, family. Go make new friends. That is eating clean and healthy, not eating all this processed cancer garbage that they give us, that they make convenient and cheaper than the real food. I know it's a little bit tougher to eat clean and try to be more conscious about it, but it does make a difference. It makes a difference in how you feel physically and mentally. Getting sunlight. They spread all these lies about, oh, the sun causes cancer, wear sunscreen. Sunscreen's horrible for you. In my opinion, who am I? I'm just an idiot online, but I don't believe in that stuff. I think, when did skin cancer like really develop a ton more was around the time sunscreen came out. So I don't know. I see things like that, but guys, I haven't done like crazy research into it. I just know for me personally, I've never liked sunscreen. Don't be, out there for 8 hours straight and get super sunburned. I mean, I've had to at times for different jobs and stuff, but I don't know. Just get out there, get some sunlight, man. Get some of that, get some of those rays shining on you. And it helps. Walk barefoot. I like to walk barefoot. Just feel the ground. I don't know. I'm not a hippie, I swear, but there's just something real about it. Especially if you can get up into the mountains or in some forest or something and just walk barefoot and get some sunlight, get a little jog in. It's revitalizing. It'll change your whole day. It'll change your whole mental perspective. That's what I love to do. Like if I'm having a really bad day, gym is number one. Like if there's a class going on or a gym or something that I can go to, that's like number one thing if I'm having a really bad day. But outside of that, man, if I can just go get out in some nature and take a little jog barefoot or something like that, that'll change things too. But okay, guys, I'm doing it again. We're at 17 and a half minutes now, so I'm doing it again. But I just want to say that get out there, get some sunlight, get some good eating, get some good social interactions, step away from the violence and media for a while, and let's heal our minds. This is not a me thing. This is a we thing. We're in this together. I'm rooting for you. Talk to me in the comments. Like, subscribe. I'll talk to you back. Join the community. Help me grow this thing because we're helping each other, and it's a beautiful thing. Thank you guys. Later.